following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The developers' opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
What's up, Luke?
My kids are around, so Lord knows we're going to get interrupted at some point.
It's all good. It's
and Maggie's gone too, so hold on.
Maggie's gone? You're just home alone today?
Yeah, it's like freaking Lord of the Flies in here.
That's awesome. Love it. So this was my idea, everybody. I wanted to post a video basically explaining why we became real estate agents. Give our honest opinions of what we're experiencing so far and what our game plan is. And the reason for doing this is because people within our industry talk and like schoolgirls, wouldn't you say, Luke? Like,
it's
words.
I've been doing this for 20. I've been doing this for 20. I told you that's what's going to happen. I mean, there's no.
Yeah. So, you hear, these guys are idiots. Why would you do that? You're destroying referral partners. It's a conflict of interest, all these different things. And I want to just give my honest explanation of why we're doing what we're doing. And when you break it down, I don't think it's stupid. I think it's smart. And I'm going to convince you of that today. So it's the morning. It's 10 a.m. We're recording it now. It's going to post as a video later. So if you're watching this later, it's not our usual time. Just be aware of that if you try and comment and we're not here. But all right, Luke, what do you want to start with?
Well, I just shared it to a couple of new real estate groups I joined to.
Yeah.
So if you're new, this is and let's just bring everybody. Let's
yeah.
Set the pins. So what happened? Let's set the pins. May I set the pins?
Go ahead.
I've been a mortgage loan officer for 20 years.
Yeah.
Have worked in real estate or in the mortgage, like
in the industry,
banks, sales manager of like a department of 30 at one point for mortgages. I've been producing. I mean, probably I would say over my career, oh my God, I could 2,000, 2,500, 3,000. I couldn't even tell you how many loans I've done.
Right.
Started my own branch with Nationwide Mortgage, got out of the bank section of it and basically became a mortgage broker, wholesale lender. We can sell Fannie Freddie with Nationwide Mortgage. Did that for 3 years and switched over to Go Mortgage, which is where I am now. Right. Isaac became a loan officer 3 years ago.
2020. Yep.
2020. Brought him on board and you're doing good. Lucas, would you shut up? Sorry, my kid's playing Fortnite. Then now I think we've come to what would the word be? We've come to a pass. We've come to a what's that word?
We've come to a slowdown. We've come to a slowdown.
An impasse. Rates when I started in 2024 were 7.5%. We've literally gone 4%.
Right.
Like we're actually maybe a little bit higher now, depending on your rate and stuff like that. We are now 7.5 to 8, depending on the day and with points and everything.
Right.
I would say so what happened was Isaac and I were talking, right? As we're slowing down because of the market. There's not a lot of houses for sale.
I think 40 to 50% of loan officers are not renewing their license this year. That's how slow it is. That's how slow it is.
Yeah, I'm sure. Dude, we went from 30 loans in our pipeline. I think we have 4 right now.
Right.
We just got a new contract for 150,000. I'm almost crying in joy because I'm happy about it. Right, like that's where we're at. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you're going to have these people like, oh, the market's fine. The market's fine. The market is not fine. You can freaking blow smoke up everybody's ass that you want, but the market is struggling because of rates, because of housing, because of house pricing, and because of just the market in general.
And you could argue that it's different now than it was in 04 when you started, because 7.5 now at 7.5 on an average home price across the United States at $400K is a lot more punishing than 7.5 at a $150,000 or $200,000 house from 2004. You know what I mean? So much more crushing.
Right. So you have those rates, and then you have the pricing, which is like at an all-time record. Of course, people are backing out. I mean, while the rates were going up, we had people who were able to qualify that aren't because rates were so high and the payments went up. I mean, on a $100,000 house, you go from 2%, 2.5% to 8.5%. It's like a $500 difference in payment. I mean, that's nuts.
So a couple months ago, we decided to become real estate agents. One reason being we're starving, just like any loan officer, you got to pay the freaking bills. So this is an easy way to complement what we're currently doing. We have the podcast, which we started in 2020, and our community groups. Okay. We get business using those things, self-generated deals from clients that don't have real estate agents, not referred to us, but they want to use us. So it's all self-generated.
And again, I shared to a couple of groups, so we got to explain this again. We got 20 people watching. I'm sure it's from these groups that I just posted on. We have a podcast which you're watching now. It's called the MLO Bros. We did it during COVID. We cover local community events. We really don't push our mortgage or real estate business. Other than the name, which is Mortgage Loan Officers. And we run community groups in the Youngstown, Ohio area. How many do we have? 15, 10?
Yeah, somewhere between 7 and 14.
Probably 30 to 40.
Lots of different community groups.
Yeah, probably 30 to 40,000 members total. Which we've been able to get a lot of business from. It'd be safe to say if we didn't have the MLO Bros and the groups, I think we would have been out of business a year ago, 6 months ago.
For sure. We are able to get business using those outlets. I mean, we've gotten situations where people have asked, "Hey, aren't you guys real estate agents?" No, we're not real estate agents. We're loan officers. But
or how many? We're unique too, because before we made this jump, I looked over our mortgage loan closings over the past 2 years, right? Over the past 2 years, and of all the loans we did, it was safe to say maybe 10% was sent from real estate agents. You know what I mean?
We're licensed in PA.
Are you talking about real estate or mortgages? Mortgages, we are 100% licensed in Ohio.
Mortgages, we're licensed in Ohio and PA. No, just real estate, we're only in Ohio for now.
For now. Yeah, real estate. Yeah, for now, only that. We got to get our feet wet a little bit before I go get another state license.
Right, exactly. So back to what we're talking about. We're able to get our own business. We've proven that we can do that. On top of that, we have never been ones. It's so funny. Everybody denies it, but it happens. This interesting dynamic between insurance agents kissing the ass of loan officers, kissing the ass of real estate agents, so that real estate agents send deals to loan officers, so that loan officers send deals to insurance agents. We have never been ones to kiss the ass of real estate agents. Wow. And we just don't. I mean, we're nice to real estate agents. We go to lunch, we offer our services. We try and get, referrals, and we do. I get some referrals, and I love my agents that do send me business. But there's this really weird dynamic. Everybody knows about it. It causes, as a loan officer, if you're approaching real estate agents, they can be very standoffish. Like, it does happen.
Well, a standoffish doesn't even describe 3/4 of the real estate agents.
Right.
And I hate to say this, but 3/4, well, we'll get into this now. 3/4 of the real estate agents, I don't give a crap what any of you say.
Right.
What any broker says. If you have a in-house mortgage loan officer, I can name Howard. I mean, at our broker we have, everybody has an in-house loan officer, pretty much. You are pressured and you are expected by your broker to refer business to them. That is an opportunity outside loan officers don't get.
Right. No, already. And I'm not saying it was wrong.
It was
Nor
great.
did he
It was
ask us for
yeah.
business, but we already working where we're working. We had the in-house guy walk through the office when we were doing our training, talk to us, introduce himself. He knew who we were because we're successful loan officers in the market. He didn't ask us for business, but never in my experience have I ever had that opportunity. Never one time have I ever had that opportunity. Deny it all you want. Money is exchanging hands. Money is 100% exchanging hands and creating incentive. So whether it be paying for leads, that is paying for deals. Whether it be an in-house guy who's paying for rent or paying for something.
Now, when you say paying for leads, you're talking about Zillow leads.
Zillow leads. Whether it's the in-house guy who's paying rent or some kind of business arrangement, there is money being exchanged hands. That is paying for deals. Like it's all loopholes to avoid RESPA. Like call it whatever you want. There is incentive. Whether it be, I know it happens, money under the table, cash under the table being exchanged. And as the market gets harder and as the market crunches more and there's less deals out there, it happens more and more. People get paid under the table for deals. Deny it all you want. It happens. So to hear people saying it's a conflict of interest for you guys to be both loan officers and real estate agents, it's a joke because already 3/4 of real estate agents and loan officers are paying money to one another in order to make get.
And you know what? The Zillow leads, that's legal, right?
Right.
That's the Zillow leads. You want to co-market, you have to pay 50% here, 50% there, you know, to split it up. Or you want to put a mortgage office in a in a real estate broker, right? In a brokerage, and say, hey, you know, that's legal. Well, guess what? Getting your dual license is legal.
Right.
Whether you like it or not.
Here's what we can't do. In Ohio, we can't, and we didn't realize this when we first signed up for it, but we can't represent a client for financing and then be any part of the buyer or listing. We can't do that. Our lender won't let us, and then also the state of Ohio doesn't let you do that. So we're not representing both sides. As a real estate agent, you can represent the buyer and take them to your listing and dual agency. You can do that. But as a loan officer, you're not allowed to touch that stuff. So being totally straightforward, how we can avoid it is I'll do the financing, Luke can do the
real estate or vice versa or whatever.
Yeah. And Luke can represent the buyer or the listing or whatever, but we can't do both. You can't do both. So that's how we're avoiding it. But here is, I'm trying to think, but so agents, like there is money being exchanged hands. And at the end of the day, how many times, Luke, have you heard an agent say, I can't send you business. I'm sending business to this guy because he pays for my leads?
A ton.
Right. So that is, I don't, that's not what's best for the client. Like that is not.
Or I have an in-house loan officer that I send stuff to for our company.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. And they're good. You know, you think they're good. Well, you know, I gotta do this. Like, that's not what's best for the client. Like that is not the best, what's best for the client. So whatever you guys say, there's always money exchanged, and it's a joke. It's a joke.
So here's my question, Isaac. And here, when I announced that I had my real estate license now, you know, and I did have some agents sending me business. I had, out of the 10 that sent me business, I would say a quarter of them said they'll never send me business ever again.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why? And they're like, well, you're a real estate agent now. I'm like, okay, so what? How does that affect my service as a loan officer?
Right.
And because I'll put our service against a loan officer against anybody, right? The rates, closing speed, everything. And they couldn't answer it because it's a competitive thing. Right. And it's a catty thing where it's like, well, you're with an enemy now. You're with competition now. I can't send you, but you're helping a competition. That doesn't mean anything to your clients because you were so fine using me before. What's changed? Right. And if those people want to be like that, I don't want to work with them. Screw them.
Right. So here's the thing. Here's here's what agents like after talking to my agents, and I did have some agents completely cut me off.
You
Stop
had
talking to
people
me
ghost
100%.
you. Like they're not even responding to text, right?
Yeah, totally ghost me. Totally.
That's
And that's and I understand they're worried. The only real argument you have is that you're going to steal market share. Like we're going to steal market share. If we succeed, we will take listings from them, which,
Yeah.
you know, we're going to get listings. We're going to succeed, whether they like it or not. So
Right.
I understand you're worried about that. But in terms of referring us deals, which you hear the most, why would I refer you a deal, Isaac? You're a loan officer and a real estate agent. Why would I refer you a deal when you'll just take my client that you're representing as a loan officer when they say, Isaac, you're doing such a good job as a loan officer. I want you to be my real estate agent now. If you refer me business, I would never do that because that's a terrible investment. Like, yeah, I make whatever the commission is one time, but like I have a relationship with you. Everybody in our industry talks. So if I screwed you, you would go and tell everyone how much of a piece of shit I am. I would never do that. Right. That's stupid. So I would say, hey, I can't be your real estate agent. You have to go back to so-and-so. They sent you my way or somebody else, but I'm not doing that to them. You have to take a stand.
An agency agreement too. You know what I mean? Like you're like, they're locked into that agent. Like if I'm showing buyers houses,
right,
I'm going to have them sign a freaking agreement on their real estate agent.
Right.
Sure. I cannot believe real estate agents don't do that.
No, I think they're so I think agents are worried more so in the future. Like I help them, we do that deal, but like 7 years down the road, they want to buy a house. They'll be like, hey, Isaac, I'll just use you for financing and I'll let you take me to see.
Oh, if that's the case, I would say no, go to your real.
No, you have to go back to the other guy. Yeah, totally. 100%. You have to do that because
I mean, that's just
talk, they'll destroy you on social media. I would never do that. And that's and in any business relationship, you have to trust the other person. They have to trust. You know what I mean? Or if you don't trust me, which is honestly a slap in the face because I've never done anything to these people I've worked with to betray their trust.
Yeah, it's freaking high school crap is all that.
Right. So it really does suck. It's a total slap in the face. But I do wish them well. And to the people still sending me deals, like honestly,
yeah. I just got one yesterday.
Means the absolute world to me, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. What else was I going to say? On top of all of this, my game plan. I know it's slow right now, and I'm not going to say that I'm never going to represent buyers because I know Luke and I both will just to get some experience with buyers.
I will tomorrow. I mean, I'll show people houses tomorrow.
So,
like I said, I don't care.
The long-term goal, once interest rates cool off, I want to refinance clients. I want to finance buyers. I want to send buyers to other real estate agents. I want to get listings. That's my game plan because there is a way to refer business to real estate agents in order to gain referrals and then them send you deals. There's a way to make it complement both sides.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. So that's my game plan long term. That will win over agents long term. And
by sending them buyers that visit your listing.
And they will want to in turn send me buyers to finance. That is my game plan. But I mean, good luck. You can say good luck, but I think it'll work. I think and if people still don't want to work with me, they still don't want to refer me business, on to the next one. Because I know there are good people out there that are going to say, you know what, Isaac, you do a good job. I don't care if you're a real estate agent. You're what's best for the client. And that will show through. And that's the type of people that I want to work with. I don't want to work with people who are only care about money.
You know, and again, we're unique, though, for
right.
loan officers. I mean, doing this for 19 years or almost 20 years.
Right.
Most loan officers get 80% of their business, 90% of their business from realtors.
Right.
I mean, and that's why we're seeing mortgage shops close down.
Right.
We're seeing people lose their job. We're seeing people not renew.
Right.
We're a unique thing. Like I'm telling you, I've told an O'Keel, who's another loan officer in our branch. We're hiring a new Pat. I think today's his first day actually.
Yeah.
A new loan officer. We are unique because we do not depend on real estate agents, which is why I think a lot of people, including like my ex-bosses, my ex-senior vice presidents, they were like, they couldn't believe we did it. They thought, well, you guys are crazy. You're committing suicide.
Right.
And it's like, we really are.
Right.
So
the other thing too is I feel like we've gained this reputation of not kissing ass. And then there are some real estate agents who have never talked to us, but they're expecting things from us, and we don't dish that out. And then they don't send us deals just because of that.
We had an agent on Facebook when we were kind of what was the whole, I don't remember what.
I forget what we were even talking about, but I had an agent who she might even pop up in the comments, and she said, like, I said that to you. An agent said, you need to stop talking bad about real estate agents, because we were talking about agents getting paid for or being paid for leads. Yeah. You need to stop talking about real estate agents in a negative light. You should kiss the ground that real estate agents walk on. And I'm like, lady, I will never kiss the ground that anyone walks on. I'm never going to run my business like that. And no, you shouldn't run your business like that. Nobody should run their business like that. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. I will never kiss the ground that anyone walks on. And I don't want people that I'm sending business to kissing the ground that I walk on. I just want it to be a situation where people send me business because I'm the best damn loan officer in the area. And I mean, I'm going to mess up. I'm going to make mistakes sometimes, but I'm going to learn, I'm going to grow, and I'm going to get better. And when she said that to me, that was like my eye-opening experience. Like, I'm going to go get my real estate license just to spite this lady and say, the only ground I'm kissing is my own. The only ground that I'm kissing of somebody walking on is my own ground, because now I'm a real estate agent and I can do it all myself. That's
agents like that. It's like, I have never in my career wanted to work with people like that.
And it's not like they think, oh, you guys hate agents. We don't hate agents. I'm an agent now. So do I hate myself? No. I just don't. I want to work with people who are good people that aren't being bought out. Like I don't
Zillow, for those of you getting Zillow leads, I could do a whole top on that. We've paid for Zillow leads for a couple agents. I hate it. I hated doing it. I did it for like 2 agents. I'll never do it again. Zillow is trying to destroy and take over our industry. You know that, right, Isaac?
Yeah, totally.
They have a mortgage department. They start selling real estate. Those of you who are getting leads, I know you need to survive. I know you need leads, but you are contributing to the downfall of our industry. I truly believe that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
And the fact that you're willing to split real estate deals, like, you cannot tell me when you do co-marketing through Zillow as a real estate agent and a loan officer, that is not buying leads, regardless of what the law is.
You're buying deals. Yeah, I can't, and deny it all you want. I can't send you deals because so-and-so is paying for my ad.
How many people have told you that?
I have heard that so many times. I've never been allowed to step foot in certain real estate agent offices because they have an in-house guy.
Well, that's totally separate too. And to me, that is also illegal.
Right.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal. Let me rephrase that. It is not ethically sound.
Right. Hey, bring in flyers to put on desks of real estate agent, ripped up, thrown away, like in front of your face. Like,
try, if you're a loan officer, walk in there and try and go into
that's not the real estate agent specifically. That's the managers, because the managers are getting paid bonuses if they do a good job with lending in-house.
If they get a certain percent of shares that go through the in-house lender, or they go through you know what I mean? It's all branding.
Money is exchanging hands. Yep. So lastly, the last thing, and we're being pretty quick today. Last thing I want to say to all the real estate agents that hate us for what we're doing: you created this monster. Mm-hmm. You created us. That lady saying what she said, you guys not sending deals to the best loan officer, but instead to the guy who's paying you, not giving anyone else a chance other than the guy who's paying you.
Or telling us you're not allowed in our office because we have an in-house loan officer.
You created this monster, and I know now people are talking and saying this and saying that, saying it's wrong, whatever. What we're doing is legal. We're going to do it the right way. This is your fault.
Right.
You can say we won't succeed. We will succeed. And when we do succeed, and when people are complaining and people turn us in for this and that and whatever bullshit they're going to try, we know it's coming. Go ahead and try.
One of the reasons, Isaac, they're mad, I believe this deep down inside, and they're going to say, "Oh, we're not going to do it." They know we're going to succeed.
Right. Listen. I had a buyer yesterday call me and say, "Hey, Isaac, I know you. I trust you. I want you to finance me." I said, "Do you realize I'm a real estate agent too?" I know, and I was like, "My brother's a real estate agent as well." Cool. You guys do whatever you want. We trust you. One of you can be the real estate agent. One of you can be the loan officer. We trust you guys. We want you to take us to see houses. That happened. On top of that, we have a listing coming up. We're going to see it in December, and then we're going to list it start of the new year. We have a listing already. We're going to have
a listing and a buyer,
just like that.
In the first week of our new jobs.
We will succeed.
Yeah, we will succeed. Greg Gunny, this is good. I did the same thing only in the roofing industry. I'm a contractor, but I'm also a licensed insurance adjuster. People try to say it's a conflict of interest. However, it's only a conflict of you're not disciplined enough to mix the line. However, it has made my company more round. And that's it, dude. How rounded are we now, Isaac?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know more stuff now after taking these classes than I did for 19 years, right?
Right.
And we're going to learn, and we're going to get more and more educated as we go, as we experience it. And I'll tell you what, I might not just stop at real estate.
Right.
I might get insurance. I might go get my insurance license next year.
Yeah. And I'd argue with every inch in me, this is better than so-and-so who's a real estate agent who owns the insurance company, who owns the lender, and they don't even do the work or know about the work. They just send you to them so that they can get paid, and they don't
real estate agents
or know anything.
Real estate agents are basically buying stock in title companies in our area. I don't know if this is all over the U.S. In our area, they buy stock or a percent of the company, and that enables them to get paid.
Yeah.
For sending freaking title insurance.
Right.
How is that not a RESPA violation? It's not legally, but it is.
Right.
How
it's totally the only people who were watched for RESPA, it seems like, it's the loan officers because 100%. They caused the recession. So I get that. But like, we're the only ones that are strictly monitored, and then everybody else is slinging money around, and or loan officers just break bad and they just pay real estate agents under the table or do what they have to do, whatever. But it still happens. It just cripples the people who are good, who refuse to break the law.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's messed up, man. We're going to succeed, and to all the agents that are still referring us business and still trust us, thank you so much. We appreciate you. You mean the world to us, and you don't even know. So and we're still here for business. I mean, if anybody, I will put our mortgage business against anybody. Yeah.
Right. 100%. We have better rates. We have
customer service.
I had a loan approved in 2 hours when I submitted it.
Well, that's because it's a little slow right now.
Well, yeah, the underwriters are fighting over business right now, but dude, 2 hours.
Right.
And I got a contract I got to put in right now. All right, so tomorrow we'll be back. If those of you who don't know who we are, we're the envelopers. Tomorrow we'll be back. We're actually talking tomorrow at our shows are Tuesday and Thursdays at 8:30. We don't talk about this boring stuff like business normally.
No, we talk about other
tomorrow.
Politics.
We're going into a hornet's nest tomorrow night at 8:30.
I'm excited.
Bill Johnson, a Republican state senator.
Yeah.
State something. Got a job offer from our local Youngstown State University to be the president. He's a Republican. The Dems went freaking bonkers.
Right.
The whole thing, the more I dig, I was thinking Democrat, Republicans hate each other. Dude, it's just gross across the board.
It
I
is
started reading last
100%.
night.
It's all about money, like you said.
Dude, so the board of trustees at YSU, it's like 9 people.
Yeah.
Only one voted no. We'll talk about who that was.
Yeah.
Okay. Every one of the other ones is like some big wig business owner
Right.
around our area. You know, they're all Republicans.
Right.
Right? Which is slimy. The guy, Johnson, has no educational background whatsoever other than like going to college.
It's all about money, man. It's all about money. We'll talk and we'll give our opinions on it tomorrow.
But man, I got it. We got into it with the Democratic Party yesterday. We got into it with the Republicans. I had people attacking me from like the city of Youngstown Democrat Council because I called one out for sharing. I mean, it's gonna be fun. So tune in tomorrow at 8:30 if you've never watched our show. Again, that was fun. Good talk. I feel better. That was we almost need that for therapy.
Right. You want to talk about it, and if any real estate agents want to ask questions how it works, if you're loan officers and you have questions and you want to ask how it works, give us a call. My phone number is 330-921-8978. Luke, what's your phone number?
330-651-7088. Mark my words. When this works out for us, mark my words.
Yeah.
When this works out for us, you are going to see real estate agents in our area get their mortgage license.
Yeah.
Or try to get their mortgage license because it's hard. And mortgage loan officers get their real estate license. Write 100%. That down. 100%. Write it down on a piece of paper because that's coming. I promise.
Yeah. When we have success with it, it'll happen. I've already had the cool real estate agents and the cool loan officers before I made this video called me and said, "Hey, why are you doing what you're doing? It sounds stupid on paper." And I was like, "No, hear me out." And then every single time after I explain it, they say that actually makes a lot of sense. I knew you were. Let me
write this down. Call us if you have questions. What's your phone number?
330.
Yep.
921 8978.
8978. Isaac and Luke is.
Yeah. Why do all the big real estate agents have, why do they have their own lenders, have their own title companies, have their own? Because it makes sense, because it makes them a lot of money. So
we just took it to the next step.
It's not dumb.
Eliminate the middleman. We just did both.
Yeah. It's not dumb. It's not.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow. I have my kids. My wife's gone. It sucks so bad. Like I'm here with these 3.
Thanksgiving. Are we playing poker on Wednesday?
We can.
Brent's in.
I want to go hunting.
Go hunting then. I don't. What do you mean? It's
I guess you get start at 5. What time are we going to play poker? 7?
I don't know. It's 8 o'clock
at the office.
Yeah, at the office.
Let's play. Brent, our brother-in-law.
Yeah, Brent's in.
He's going to drive here. Oh, he's here. He's here.
He's going to be here for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm in poker.
All right.
Stream it live?
What?
Streaming it live?
Yeah, we're streaming live.
Sweet. Let's do it.
All right. And then we'll force O'Keel to be there. I'll get some other. I'll see if what Joe's doing.
Yeah. Jeremy's on a cruise. Joe.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye.